So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. We are, of course, at the future Nou Camp. Given a new look after 4 years of renovations, it is bigger, better, and ever more beautiful. So straight into the action. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail, time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Threads one in. Messi. Played into the box. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Yamal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Hullet.
That's going in strongly.
Marcelo made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Well, that has not gone well. That's a throw. Marcelo, Kvaratskhelia, he has found the way through. Bellingham receives, and the shot! It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Yamal. And it's Bellingham. Kvaratskhelia is onto this. He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kvaratskhelia really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
No goals as yet. Now it's Messi. Chance here to counter. He's well positioned here. Marcelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. England are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. India are looking to go forward now. Oh, tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's one-on-one, and the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. And that has left him in a heap. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Aimed beyond the defence. Pirlo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bellingham tries from a long way out. And that's definitely not his best. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Yamal. Pirlo. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And now they can clear their lines. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Showing great feet there. Played in. Can he finish? Good effort first time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Yamal stood his ground strongly. Great work on the overlap. And he's certainly... Great chance! This time, surely! It's there!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And he's found a way past. They've got to be quick to recover this. Pull it. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. India trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Cambio de jugadores en Inglaterra. El dorsal 15.
Away we go again.
Pirlo.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Messi. And it's Hullet. Driving on and making good progress. There's the shot! And he's taking no chances there. He'll try from distance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's really well manoeuvred. Can he spark a counter here? A searching ball out wide. And he cuts out the supply. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Hullet. No, again there's no way through. Rice. India still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Beckham. Zambrota. Beckham can see things others simply cannot. Marcelo. That's a good run down the left. Now here's the delivery. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Yamal is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Buffon. Koundé makes the interception. Pass somewhat off target. Yamal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That is good alertness. Can he get it? Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Gone behind for a goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores en Inglaterra. El dorsal 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Messi. El dorsal 7. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20. Bale. El dorsal 22.
And he's been shifted off it.
El dorsal 13. Casa.
Bruno Fernandes. Marcelo. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And it's Marcelo. He's having a pop! Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, brilliant from Bukayo Saka! A finish of true class! Do not write them off. Back they come. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
India restore parity.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to...
And he shoots! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
It's gone for a throw-in. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's through here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Saka showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Dink through. And it's made its way to him. Brilliantly cut out. Ferdinand can clear it away. Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. 2 minutes to be added on. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Saka tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Bale! Oh, and the referee says that that is it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We are just getting started. Well, now the opposition are going to have to fight. And the shots! Oh, shooting chance! Nicely aimed pass.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Pass somewhat off target. Best is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an...
Mbappe! Well, that is rather wayward.
India certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Goes forward. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Looking to play him in. Mbappe! Bellingham! And a chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, he's seen that early. And he shoots! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, Red, nice interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Rolls it backwards.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Tries from a long way out. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And he's intervened well there. Oh, can he get onto this? Pepe cuts out the pass. Still goalless. Menu can see things others simply cannot. Oh, that's fabulous. Best. Incoming delivery.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Ferdinand. He's through here. Towering header! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more...
Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can clear their lines. Mbappe, played out wide. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. He has found the way through. Mbappe! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Menu. Best is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, good climb! And he's gone backward here. Has another go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let the...
Impressive job. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that is wildly off target.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
That's a lovely, neat pass. This is a promising build-up. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal in acres of space out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rooney chasing after it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ibrahimovic.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's had it nicked away. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
India certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Ibrahimovic. Beckham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Now it's Beckham. Oh, that's a key interception. Spread to the right. Now it's Yamal. And he's picked out the run. Yamal. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. India unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and this is Rooney. Stood up well to him there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Manchester United have reclaimed it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Best. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And Beckham! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Now it's Rooney. Messi, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Best. Beckham! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Back in possession and ready to go again. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Number 22, Matthias Cunha.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Over to the right flank.
Substitution.
That looks a good ball through. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Azar. All the way back.
India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Coming on the field.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height
14,
disadvantage.
Vermaelen. Substitution in progress.
Bruno Fernandes! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but...
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Manchester United are down to 10 men. That looks a cracking ball. Owen. Scholes. To Beckham. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now that's well seen too. That has not gone well. Not the most accurate pass. Koundé is the team's great visionary. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Quality ball. That looks a good ball through. Real chance! Corner number 2 then.
Manchester United really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still,
He's having a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mateus Cunha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Azar. Vermaelen spots it and intercepts. Owen going after that.
Time.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pepe cuts it out. Now it's Mateus Cunha. Tries one from range. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Who do you think this turns on, Jim? Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's on it, can he get away? And he cuts out the supply. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the counter is on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Well timed, excellent interception. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Yamal! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Turan. Triol. Looking for the run, and here's Messi. Oh, strongly challenged there. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Lacking in accuracy.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Triol. Azar, very much a man of this moment. Messi. Look at the and the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Yamal for Rice. Messi. Oh, they could break here. It's gone for a throw-in. That is good alertness. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. He's going to be disappointed with that. It's a good run down the right. Rodri. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, now he can rock. Goes for the shot! And we have our very first corner. Gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Barcelona have... He's going for goal! He's got away with one there. Zanetti. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's having a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Now it's Batistuta. Defending was strong and firm. Can he get it through? Nice control. He has a look out. Bellingham. India are looking to break at pace.
India couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Looks a good ball through. De Bruyne. Azar, who is really short on confidence. Kvaratskhelia. Messi. That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get free. Has to go back. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Batistuta! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Great vision. And he's picked out the run. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, what has happened here? And this is Messi! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Silvestre. Schneider. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Schneider. Just eases him off the ball. Ferdinand. Now it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. He's having a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
India have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're off again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
He won't be happy with that one. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi finding himself in space. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Dani Olmo. And it's Zanetti looking to pass their way up the pitch. And Batistuta! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Good strike, quite an alarm. Puyol. To Thuram. Schneider. Dani Olmo. And it's Olmo. Pinches it off him. Here's Puyol. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. He is starved of space and time. And that has left him in a heap. Schneider. Threads one in, and he plays one through. Hazard gets into a good position. Barcelona have their second corner now. And that's an excellent interception. Ferdinand clears without hesitation. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Rodri, there he goes, motoring forward. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for options for movement. Big chance! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A finish of true class! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Pete.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
El dorsal 10.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
El dorsal 11.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity.
El dorsal 14. El
And
dorsal
a
19.
terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cambio de jugadores.
Mitoma. Now it's Yamal. India still have the cards to affect this game. And here's Diaz, looking to play him in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Look, this is so frustrating.
Can he finish? It's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! That was a given, it always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Rodri. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Great chance here from position A1.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Messi! Nearly, but not quite. Could move up a gear here. That's a little off target. He's in a great position here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That has been cut short. Searching pass he's played there. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. He'll try from distance! Robson! Absolutely terrific! That is a gem! An absolute gem! We thought they were done, but never say never! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Robson. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
And he's had it nicked away. Neymar scooting forward. Oh, super find. And he was quick to react. Mitoma. This is a promising build-up. Saka. And they're back on the ball again. He's found a way past. It's Lukaku! And that is as much as we have time for. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Messi stood his ground strongly. And that is headed for the middle. That's an excellent interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
India disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Van Nistelrooy! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
India are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. Spread to the right. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Van Nistelrooy. It's a really well-measured ball. Rodri. Rice. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Quarter of an hour played.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Brilliantly cut out. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that could set him on his way. Buffon gets it away. Messi. That is a great pick out. That's the keeper's ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Played out to the left flank. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Can he latch on to this? Oh, super. And he shoots! And again! Well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself...
Big chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And Batistuta! It's run loose, who's going to... Oh, he's been caught napping! Cross deflected behind for a corner. By Leverkusen with the corner, there first. India are looking to go forward now. Van Nistelrooy! Goal by Leverkusen! And they get themselves in front! Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And now they can clear their lines. Azar. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Rice plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. India are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now, can they get him away? Nice interception, well timed. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Messi steaming forward at pace. Camavinga providing an outlet on that flank. He leaps for it! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a right smile there.
Koundé, Tacho. Now who's going to be first to this? Tacho makes the interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yamal, and it's Bellingham. Shot a goal! And that's a good finish. What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just a...
And that is indeed the final act. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on defending. Hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So, a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, and Messi! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Played out towards the right wing. Messi receives it in a wide position. Kvaratskhelia threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's claimed by the keeper. Oh, that's well spotted. Donnarumma sends that a long way. That is good alertness. And he plays one through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The pass has gone astray. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Koundé is there, and he can pick it up. Messi in acres of space out wide. Can he finish? Goal! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's found a way through. Van Nistelrooy! Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Now, what about a counter-attack? Taken back almost at once. Rice calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Lovely ball, and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he can clear it away. There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field is number 17, Dani Olmo.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Yamal. Can he finish? Loose ball. Oh, what has happened? That's another chance. It's in. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Number 21.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
He's got away.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. That's a decent clearance. He's being urged to shoot. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Picked out brilliantly. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Chance for a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
So, third corner of the game. Fernandez attempts a clearance. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. And it's Azar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the counter is on. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Neymar. Decent chance! And that's in! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution in progress.
India can make their change now with a break in play. Bruno Fernandes coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
India give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some...
Great chance! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
6 added
We are
minutes has
into
been
stoppage
indicated.
time. And claimed it back swiftly. Nicely weighted ball. And it's been played through. And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have stolen level at the last.
The goal scorer.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
He's having a shot! This time, surely! Tries one from range. Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And we're done. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. India have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games, whatever.